everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Simona, aka Dharma Devi, and I welcome you today to my second of 4 classes dedicated to Kundalini rhythms dance to harmonize our own energy field from within and outside. I am the founder of Kundalini Rhythms Dance, and I can tell you it's a method of sacred dancing to heal your emotions, yourself, your body, your mind, and especially your heart. Dance has ancient roots into spirituality, shamanism, and goddess rituals. I am also an anthropologist of theater and dance, so I have studied for a very long time, and I still study the origin of dance as a form of spiritual art and spiritual performance. Sometimes when we talk about spiritual performance, we just go back to the Greek time. And sometimes if we want to go more back in time, we go to the origin of sacred dance in India. However, sacred dance has roots in what we call Upper Paleolithic and Neolithic time, where dance, especially what we call today belly dance, of course it was different, but belly dance has those roots. Where dance was a formal ritual applied to the goddess, dedicated to the goddess temple. So it was part of the ritual performance in the temples, in the space of the goddess, where the goddess was nature, was heaven, was the creatrix of everything. At the time, God was a woman, and everybody, the entire community, celebrated the beautiful force of nature in the embodiment of a beautiful woman. And dance, as much as music, was part of these rituals to guarantee fertility, harvest, harmony, peace, love, prosperity for the entire community. So an aspect of Kundalini Rhythms dance is to recuperate those rituals, to recuperate that attitude toward the goddess, toward the creatrix of the entire universe. In my courses, I explain these much better and more in details. For today, it's just enough for you to know where I look at when I create my classes of Kundalini Rhythms dance. Today, as last time, will be an introductory class, which means that what you are going to see today and what you are going to practice today is just an aspect and a small example of what I can do with Kundalini Rhythms dance. It is being reduced to facilitate the online practice. But in person, Kundalini Rhythms dance is a little bit more articulated, since it goes to embrace and work on your trapped emotions. So those emotions that creates more of the troubles in our life. This is very important to understand, because we get in touch with these emotions that we hide, and don't worry, you don't have to do anything, the dance will make them emerge spontaneously. But then we also work on shifting this frequency, the frequency that these emotions creates within your nervous system, and we work through dance to shift this frequency and generate new, more creative, more uplifting emotions, so that we can change the perspective from which we look at an issue, for example, and from that new perspective and from that new frequency we can move the situation forward. Basically, we can heal. So that's why in person the process is more articulated. It's a real energy healing work where I use a dance to activate the energy healing principles. So Kundalini rhythms dance classes incorporates different elements, different type of dance such as belly dance, oriental dance, Persian dance, some components of Indian classical dance, and definitely Qigong, meditation, and of course as an energy healer I do also incorporate energy healing in my practice. So for today I want to dedicate this class to create heart coherency. If you are familiar with the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, he speaks a lot about this heart coherency. And it's a beautiful concept. It is proven scientifically, so you can buy his books or watch his lectures online and discover what this is about, but I will be talking about this during the class. Still, that's where I get this concept of heart coherency. He teaches a meditation that is beautiful. I will teach you how to create heart coherency through dance, through movements. This is essential, this heart coherency, to really start to shift your perspective, to start to shift your frequency and start to move on and move forward with your life. Sometimes we get really stuck with all the emotions and all the experiences that creates pain, sorrow, resentment. All these emotions get us stuck exactly in the place where those events that created those emotions happened. We want to move away from those, we want to move forward from those by learning from those experiences, by shifting our perspective, our frequency. It's never good to stay in a position of sorrow. We needed to transform this sorrow in something else, possibly in wisdom and love, compassion. So we're going to work on this today. Prepare the space for dancing. We're gonna do very simple movements because I don't know where you are, but it's hot here. So in order not to exhaust the body, we needed to keep the movements to the minimum. And that's also the reason everything will be very simple. But follow my indications because every single indication I give you is to create this heart coherency. Let's get started. For most part of the class you will not see my feet, but just to let you know, my feet are always parallel to one another, usually are one fist or maximum 2 fists apart. And by parallel, you have to look either to your toes that are parallel on the same line, or you can see to the outside line, the outside of your feet. And if they are parallel, it means your feet are parallel. Make sure your knees are falling right on top of your feet. And make sure that your hips are relaxed, slightly rotated forward. Your chest is lifted up and your shoulders are relaxed down. From your feet up through your legs, your hips, your belly, your chest, your neck, your head, you have a perfect line and you can feel your feet anchoring to the floor and your head floating but also anchoring to the universe. In this position, we connect to Mother Earth or to the earthly chi, and through our head, we connect to the Goddess of Heavens, or we anchor to the heavenly chi. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Start to flow, to move your hands fluidly. Keep your navel slightly in. Inhale. Bring your arms up. Exhale. When your hands are in front of your heart, take a moment to set your intention to create heart coherency, to develop and create the most beautiful and high frequency emotion in your heart through the entire class to the end. Inhale, open, and open up to the universe to receive. Now, squat down, touch Mother Earth, touch your heart and your mind so that they can be synchronized. Inhale and exhale. May your entire system be aligned to the purpose and intention of this class. May your divine goddess within, your creatrix within, inspires you, guides you, supports you, and protects you during this process. Thank you. And I feel honored to be able to dance with you through the internet. Relax your hands. Have always an attitude of openness. Open your feet slightly more apart, like your hips. When we inhale, our knees stretch, but not too much to not overstretch them. They stay soft. And when you exhale, your knees bend slightly. Okay? Start to move your knees in this way just for a moment to become familiar with the movement. Exhale, bend your knees. Keep your navel in, especially your lower abdomen. And inhale, come back in. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, bring your hands up to the level of your heart. And exhale. Start to become very familiar with the energy. Now inhale and bring your hands around your physical body, the energy entering your first chakra, run up through the body, expand, hold your breath here. Strong magnetic field, because through this field then we can feel more safe to open up the heart and create a better emotion frequency for us. Inhale. Rotate your opposite knee, bend more and make it a little bit more dramatic. Take the water and throw it all around. Shift the weight toward your right. There is a lot of energy that passes through your hip. Shift the weight. Use one hand. You can just shift the weight side to side as you circulate one arm. Remain on the right side. I like to always hold some posture. This is very Persian dance. to hold the position because it really carries the energy, and then change arm. Become conscious of your movement. What are you doing? Your arms, what are you feeling? Your hips, your spine. What are you feeling? Inhale back to the center. Now bring your feet together and open them in first position. Your palms are one on top of the other, so that it's not like this, but like this. Open. And as you go down your squat, do not bend your torso forward. And rest. Exhale. One more time. If you cannot squat down all the way down, you just do a nice layer. Bring your feet together in parallel and bow forward. Bend and stretch your knees. Inhale and come back to standing. Now I want you to exactly what you feel. Or actually trick your heart by forcing your mind to think of appreciation and love. Keep your left hand on your heart. Start to rotating your hands, and with this feeling of appreciation start to play with the energy around you. Feel this appreciation entering your body. Sit in your heart and liberate the other hands. And feel appreciation in the other hands. Your hips to move spontaneously as you feel the shoe move. Mine are doing a transversal H shape. Apply feeling, intention, movement, and focus. And your emotions are charged with fuel of your transformation. Both hands. Hip circle. Keep going, maintaining the positive emotion. Maybe you can change into love, love for yourself. As you carry the energy down, feel the energy of love washing the body, and also feel how the energy of love changes the expression of your body. How you feel. You feel more sexy, more private, more joyful. Keep your navel in when you circulate your hips. And change direction and the flow of energy. let out. Drop heaviness into the earth. Take in. Okay. Left arms, right arm, torso, up. Open to the other side. Both arms, right, left. Torso, up. Open. Everything is done. Bring the energy of love. One arm, the other, torso. This movement is inspired to Kundalini Shakti exercise. Inhale and exhale. Yes. Give yourself a moment to feel. If you connected to the energy of love and you let the energy of love to manifest through you with the feeling, with the expression of movement, you already have done the shift. When you align emotions, focus and movements, your energy enters into coherence, but the magic happens also at the level of your nervous system. You start to change neurological patterns. Now, with that intention in mind, with that focus in mind, with that feeling of love and appreciation in your heart, I want you to let the body move spontaneously. It doesn't matter if you move just here on your square or you started to fly all over the room. I have a cat right in front of me, so my mobility is slightly limited at the moment, but you have to be feeling free to move. But I want you to focus on this love in your heart, appreciation for your life, for everything you have, everything you have lost, and everything is coming your way. I want you to feel this appreciation. And it might be hard, but you can do it. We all have lost something important in our liberate this love energy. Liberate it. Open this heart of yours. Receive. The body needs to move, and there is a part of your body that needs to move more. Like most of my tensions are held in my hips, so when the energy needs to shift, my hips needs to move. Sometimes it's my chest, my upper spine. That's because our emotions are held more in certain part of the bodies or in others than others. So if I work on the energy of love, on the energy of appreciation, there is probably a correspondence of the energy, like you do not appreciate yourself or you do not appreciate your life. And this not appreciation, for whatever reason, for whatever events in your life, you have created that memories in your muscles is stored somewhere. So if you feel the instinct to move one part of the body more than another, is because there is the energy that you are going to release. Let's conclude the class. We have opened the magnetic field at the beginning of the class, so now let's integrate it. Inhale. You can oscillate side to side. Exhale, integrate the energy. Still keep feeling focused on love. Integrate love into your life. Inhale. start to imagine a pillar of light starting like 2 inches below your first chakra. It's like a cylindrical shape about this large, passing through the middle line of your body inside, going all the way up to about 16 inches above your head. It passes through all the 8 chakras, and it gathers energy from Mother Earth. So your legs are working as magnet for this earth energy. You pass through the tube, clearing all the chakras and anything that is still imbalanced. And imagine all the chakras coming together aligned, just in case some of them are still off alignment. There is no such a thing as blocked chakra. There might be too much energy or too little energy, and the chakra might be dislocated. But blocked chakra means death, so it's impossible if you're alive and mostly healthy to have a blocked chakra. Okay? So just imagine this light as you inhale, passing through this beautiful tube of light, prana, and going all the way up, and there is energy coming down from the heaven into the tube, clearing. So there's this double passage, and the energy spiral down. So you have to spiral, going one in one direction, one the other direction, spiraling down and up. Breath in, exhale through the mouth, everything excessive that you're holding on. Now bring your attention to your heart. With your right hand, reach your heart and imagine your thymus gland, which is right behind your sternum, pulsing beautiful golden light, and send the love to this gland. Literally say, I love you, I trust you, I believe you, I appreciate you, I love the work that you do for me. Thank you for keeping me safe and healthy. Pineal gland pulsing golden light, and you again repeat, I love you, I appreciate you, thank you for the work that you do for me. And the mantra of love is coming. you, Divine Creatrix, for guiding me to love myself, to appreciate myself, to love my life, and to appreciate everything I had, and I'm going to have. Thank you, Creatrix, for keeping my heart open to receiving and to share. Thank you, Creatrix of the earth, for all your nourishment, support, and inspiration. May my heart and mind be aligned to create in a harmony and love. Thank you, everybody. I feel absolutely honored to be dancing with you on this online platform. I thank you so much for your divine support and encouragement. Thank you. And remember to be loving and kind with yourself, compassionate, and forgiving. The more you give yourself these emotions, the more you remember and you focus on these emotions, the more your life improves and changes. I teach Kundalini rhythms dance to private students and to groups. Of course, in these two contexts, the dynamic and the structure may change depending on what the group needs or what the person needs. So yes, there is a structure to Kundalini rhythms, but I do love to make myself very flexible and very sensitive to what is needed at that right, precise moment. So I do teach the structure. I do teach how to create the class, how to feel the energy, become conscious of the energy, but at the same time, I do invite my students to feel and be very, very sensitive. The level of ethic in Kundalini rhythms has to be high because people literally rely on our ability to sense. There is no judgment in Kundalini rhythms. There is no diagnosis in Kundalini rhythms. There is no psychology therapy in Kundalini rhythms. As a facilitator, I do listen to the people that come to me, to the magnetic field, and I shift and I help them shifting that magnetic field. I give them another perspective, another frequency to look at things from. This is very important. As a dancer, I teach you how to move your body consciously so that you do not hurt yourself. As an anthropologist, I do share with you information that will make you understand better why sacred dance is so healing and transformative. That said, if you have any questions for me, or if you want to start working with me, either privately or in group, doesn't matter. Whatever you feel is right for you right now. To send me your questions, you have two ways. You either write a comment under this video, or you can go on my website, on one of the two websites I have, and you send a contact form with your question on it. If you want to make an appointment to work privately with me, same thing. Contact form, reach out to me, Tell me on what you want to work, what's your difficulties, and when we can talk freely, free of commitment, just to sense if we can work together and if I can help you. Just reach out on the same form. If you want to start my group classes, I teach online on Patreon. You have a pre-recorded classes. I'm changing the platform, but still there for now. Or in September, I will start group classes live on Zoom. Just keep in mind that when I work privately online, it would be way more similar to a live class in person. While when I work in group, it's a little bit different because we are online, we are in a group. So I need to kind of dim down the energy. Everything I do in Kundalini Rhythms Dance is intuitive. I do not prepare my classes, I just set the intention and I go for it. I'm a dancer though, so I know how to use my body, and I have my language of movements. So it's not just moving just to move, I have a language on my own that comes from different trainings and many years of practice. Both in dance, healing, energy healing, and yoga and qigong. So there is experience behind every single movement. Just do not exactly improvise, not in that sense. Conscious movement comes from awareness. That said, I'm here available if you have any question. I'm more than happy to get in touch with you if you have a serious and proper question for this topic. I give you another thanks for today's practice, and I see you in the next video next week, next Sunday. Bye everybody, have a wonderful day or a wonderful rest of your evening.